Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Strike Season Podcast. Myself, Lord Jamal Marlowe is here. Hopefully, we get Doc in and Danny in a little later. Um, New setup, so the green screen don't have nothing back behind it. I didn't connect my other computer, so forgive me for that. But it's some stuff I'm gonna try tonight. Tonight we're gonna see if we can get the call in to work. So, um, if you feel like you want to get something off your chest, feel free. Feel free. Um, Tread lightly though. Tread lightly. Um, I love
All
everybody.
facts here. I throw dirt in your eyes, so don't start with me.
So, um, that being said, it's so originally tonight we were supposed to have AD Davis on. I got a call from our brand manager, um, and I keep messing up the name. Um, our de facto SID. How about that? Um,
If he
I
don't
talked.
rework that launch of that damn football schedule, I'm gonna peel the rest of his hair off.
Oh dear Father God, you know he's very good to us. But Dennis
He is
gave me a
very good
call.
to us.
Dennis gave me a call, let me know that he had good news and bad news. The bad news was AD Davis wasn't going to be able to make it tonight, but he would be able to make it next week. So we rescheduled for next week, and we got some other stuff that we're going to talk about tonight. Uh, First off, as I was getting ready for the podcast tonight, I became aware that Bill Belichick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer as a football coach, which is absolutely crazy to me. I found out
It is.
he didn't become a first ballot Hall of Fame coach because Bill Polian, Mr. I Let My White Linen show, had gone to a lot of the voters and said, "Hey, remember Spygate?" And
I was just about to bring that up. He got a point.
I,
Mm-mm.
if somebody else would have brought it up, I'd have been cool. I'd have been cool. Uh, if somebody else would have brought it up, I'd have been cool. It'd have been okay. No big deal. No skin off my back. But that dude, um, that dude, I don't like that dude.
I mean, a broke clock right twice, Troy. You can not like him, but he has an absolute point.
He
They got caught stealing signals. Was Roger Goodell the commissioner still? I think he was.
um,
They got caught stealing signals and they slapped them on the wrist.
yeah,
I guarantee you, if Tony Dungy or Lovie Smith would have got caught stealing signals, the franchise would still be forfeiting draft picks.
okay. Now hear me out. I'll agree with you on that. But we got to keep the same smoke for Thomas Patrick.
Well, I've been saying that man's the Antichrist on Twitter for the better part of 10 years. So how much more smoke you want me to give him?
I'm just saying, all them Hall of Fame voters is like, oh, Bill Belichick ain't this. Make sure you have that same energy.
And then
Hey, Danny, same energy when Tom Brady come up to vote. Matter of
I
fact,
agree again because all of them had a hand in it. I don't think that was a only this person, only two people know what's going on. I think that was an organizational thing, like an entire organizational thing that got swept under the rug. No harm, no foul. They're okay. It really wasn't that bad. Like it absolutely was bad. That's a strike against the integrity of the game. You can't beat me because you don't know what the fuck you're doing, so you gonna steal my signals.
um, and again, I'm standing on business. Thomas Patrick don't get in till Eli get in until Bill Belichick get in.
Eli
Period.
ain't getting in first ballot. Eli might be on his last leg before he get in.
Eli, Eli already passed his first ballot. All right, that's cool. If you pass him this time, we might think about forgiving. A third time,
What
no,
has
we got to
Eli
start
done
this.
to warrant getting into the Hall of Fame?
He beat these people fake goat.
Jacksonville beat the people's fake goat.
I'm just saying, Eli did it in the Super
Hell,
Bowl.
Jacksonville beat the black people's goat of the NFL. Mike Tomlin, Whitman Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh twice.
Speaking, you know what? You bring up some excellent points. You bring up some excellent points. Um, that's
We
interesting.
lost Marlon.
We lost Marlo.
No, he'll be back.
Yeah, we lost Marlo. Um, I want to check something.
Milo
Uh,
always comes back.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
he'll be
have a
back.
new live show, and so I want to make sure that everybody is able to see the show because all of a sudden I'm seeing graphics that I didn't put up. So
Uh oh.
yeah, let me.
To make everybody laugh, I'm trying to talk my old lady into going to a Chris Stapleton concert. I don't think I'm losing the battle right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'm
so
really confused.
she is not a country music person for reasons that are not her fault. She's one of those people that associate country music with racism, which is fair. I grew up with country music. My grandfather only listened to like he listened to Western Christmas like Christian songs. That's how much that man loved country music. So I can't help it, right? So she's like, "Is he MAGA?" I was like, no." So I was like, "I'm trying to go to this concert. I already missed the first concert and the last tour, and it sucked because the War and the Treaty was his opening act. And if you don't know who the War and the Treaty is, if you
Yep.
know Tanya Blunt from Sister Act, the War and the Treaty is her and her husband. They are amazing. I've been listening to them for years. So I've already missed that. So I'm like, hey, I'm going with you or without you. That's my line in the sand. So we can either go together or me and my cowboy boots and hat gonna be there with my liquor and my glass on my own. I'm the life of the party still. So let me know if I need about two tickets or one.
With so again, yeah, I'm gonna upload. It's showing that. Okay, let me share this link.
Or a
So just to give,
24.
hey, high memory use is awesome. Um, so I got cats fighting in my backyard. If
Shoot
I
'em.
get up out my chair,
Pellet gun.
it,
I
it's
forgot
supposed.
you live near white people, so never mind. Don't do that.
Well, we got Latinos
I
and
don't
we
know, cause
got
I live in the hood, and you can
No,
tell
knock it
me
Danny,
off.
you live in Louisiana. The white people over there are different. Okay.
they're so different.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, that might be
they
the possum.
different.
That might be the
He's still
possum
in
in the
your yard.
cat. Yeah. No, listen, the possum, the raccoon, them, them been them been some problems.
And for the people that don't know, if you didn't think Tampa was country as hell,
30 minutes.
here you go.
And people like, especially where I'm at,
Florida has two cities, Miami and Orlando. That's it.
shit,
Everything
in
else,
parts of Miami, you gonna
listen.
get raccoons,
Hey, what's that road in Miami that they like to go shopping on? It's expensive. I can't think. It used to be
brickle.
yeah, so Brooklyn used to be the hood. If you ever listen to a Trick Daddy song
Hmm.
and he talk about his neighborhood, that's Brooklyn. So
Yep.
when I worked in Miami, I had to go to Flight Club because I sold some shoes and I had to drop them off. I made the wrong left at the railroad track and was back in old Miami. I know I saw a couple possums in broad daylight over there.
Just know, when I tell you about the yard deer and the raccoons and them motherfuckers be dancing on my security cameras. When I post the
Hmm.
camera pics, it be for real. It be for real.
Yeah,
Especially
I
this
think
goddamn cat.
I told y'all my auntie used to live off of Hillsborough Avenue. It was, I swear her neighbor had cows, and I could be lying, but I know they had some farm animal as pigs.
Marlo said he had to take a call. He'll be right back.
All right. So he'll be back. He ain't never gone long. He'll be back.
Hey, little baby, I see you. This new system, I gotta figure out how I can see you in the chat because I see you, but I can't see you. So I see you. Um, I see you on my phone. I just got to figure this whole chat system out because we do have a new setup to where y'all can actually call in. I just got to get it figured out. So
Yeah,
bear with
that'd be
me.
cool.
Bear with me. Um, so a lot going on. I might as well get this out the way. I'm not sure what happened to Doc, but Florida A&M played Jackson State in Tallahassee yesterday,
Hey, Danny,
and
go on mute real quick.
and the the
There we
first
go.
half it
Sorry,
was a
y'all.
double digit
Ah, you
lead.
good?
You're all right. It was a double digit lead in the first half. In the second half is where we ran into the problems. That's where we ran into problems.
No, see, you see it as a problem. I see it as a learning opportunity, right? As a former baller, we see what they look like when they play together. They're still learning. Like they're almost out of the learning curve, but they still in the learning curve. And you have that state team they're vets. They're used to playing with each other. They understand each other's tendencies, and so that was that. I'm still not worried about our men's team. I think I might be the only person that did not hit the panic button because I understand what's going on. I'm honestly right now I'm not even worried about our women's team. I think they'll be okay. But their last night was just still them learning how to play with each other. And for a couple of them who at their last institutions they probably did not get a lot of like playtime, especially playtime in the second half when you either tied or you up or you down. You have to learn how to play in those moments. You don't just get it automatically. You have to make mistakes. You have to blow defensive assignments. Unfortunately, you have to take bad shot selections. Like they're still learning. This team technically is still very young. So that was on display last night. You pretty much saw vets versus rookies, and the vets won. I'm not mad at the loss. I'm not necessarily mad at how we played. I do think we need to shoot free throws better. But I'm not mad at that game.
And for everybody that was talking about how the center, and I'm not going to butcher his name, so don't expect me to butcher his name. Um,
So Troy lost power. He is coming back.
Oh, I was about to say, what just happened?
Yeah, he
It
just sent me a
went
text. He's like,
black.
"Hey, I lost power. I'm on." I was like, "Dang, that
I
I was looking around like, dang, is it me? Like, do I need to restart my
yeah,
internet?"
I thought I was frozen because I'm on campus. So I was like, I must have lost internet or something. I'm frozen.
Hey, give us some updates about Suno, Danny, while we wait on Troy to come back in.
So yeah, so Suno's doing some. I mean, I know we don't talk about our NAIA HBCUs that much, which I
We
hope
got to do better. We
we,
got to get
especially
better
as
with that,
women,
though.
yeah, we do, because I think the NAIA schools have some really elite basketball going on. Like it's crazy. Um, so Funo women, after starting 6-2 overall, have had a really rough patch, and they have hit um, they're now I think six and I gotta look at their record. But they're 1-8 in the conference, which puts us at the bottom of the conference. But it's crazy because they're not losing bad. Like there are no blowouts, except for a couple of games. But it's like the other teams are capitalizing on turnovers um, for our women's team, and so that's really kind of the thorn in their side are their turnovers and teams scoring off turnovers. But in terms of like their actual talent and their level of play, I think even from the onset of the season, they proved that they can really compete with anybody. And so it's just a couple of plays here and there, and then their opponents are going on like scoring runs, and that's what's really killing their game. But they just have a set of guards and forwards that are just tough. Caitlin Jack, who we had a feature on her with Live for Hoops, and she talked about just being at Suno, and she came from LSU Youth, and we actually have three players from LSU Youth, and just how they play the game. They're tough. They're not afraid to take a body. They're not afraid to drive to the hoop. We have a young lady, Kyron Wilson, who, I mean, she plays like she's 6 feet. She probably like 5'4", 5'5". Tough as nails. Just
Like our
plays real
that
hard.
fam, just small
Um,
and mighty. They keep going. They
yeah,
don't stop.
exactly. I mean, she gonna go get the rebound too. Like she's
Hmm.
unafraid to score. She's unafraid to take a body. She's unafraid to go up against a big for the rebound. And so the women's team is really exciting to watch play. Our men's team, they kind of have like the opposite seasons, right? The men started off on like a really rough patch, right? They beat a couple teams in the beginning, but then their non-conference schedule was so tough, but it primed them for conference play. So now Suno is 6-3 in conference play. They're at the top of the West Division, and they play Wiley. Well, both teams, HBCUs typically
Yeah.
the men and the women play the same teams on the same day. Women play first, men play second. And
Hey,
so
it's
we
cost
play Wiley
effective.
and
It
Philander
makes
Smith.
sense for us.
Yeah, hello. Um, we play Wiley and Philander Smith. Philander Smith is number one, and or is it Tougaloo? Tougaloo might be number one now because I think Tougaloo beat Philander Smith. I can't remember. I gotta look at that because now the
I think
standings
it's
are like
Tougaloo because
jumbled a mess.
I looked
It's
about a week or so
Tougaloo.
ago and I think it was Tougaloo. I think it is Tougaloo. Hey, go on
Yeah.
mute, Marlo.
It's two. That's me. That's the
That's it.
horn.
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, it's probably the horn at basketball practice, but it's Tougaloo and then Philander Smith, then us. And so I just think like this week especially, like we have Wiley and Philander Smith at home this week, Thursday and Saturday. So it's a really big week for us. It could put us at the top in the number two spot. And that's important because the top two teams in each division get a bye to the quarterfinals. And so when you look at the makeup of our conference, the West Division is literally just like beating each other left and right. But our conference itself is so competitive that it's literally anybody's game on any given day. And so I'm really looking forward to watching our teams play. I'm really hoping that our women can get back on their win streak. And I hope the same for the men too. The men just took a tough loss at home to Tougaloo 2 weeks after losing to them at Tougaloo. So I think with a few changes and the game plan, we can really be competitive and take a strong lead in the West Division.
Hey, I see that for
Oh, and
both teams
baseball starts next week as well, which is
next week.
crazy, right? Because it's freezing down here. But but baseball starts next week, and
Man,
for
it
Kuno
is.
baseball, they were tournament championship runners up last season. And so preseason rankings just came out. We were picked to finish number 3, but I think with the team that Coach Parker has built, and each year he's building a stronger team, which is how it's supposed to work. But sometimes when you lose your top players, it's hard to replace them. But I think he's got such a good relationship
You know
in the
what?
city. He was born and raised here, and I think that his connections with him being a D1 coach and playing pro ball, it's going to bode well for us. And I think he's got some really strong recruits coming in, and so I'm excited to see them play as well.
Still, both your coaches. I'm surprised about what's going. No, I am, but I'm not surprised about what's going on with the women. I think coach will right that ship. Same with the men. I think they'll finish strong. Both should make the conference tournament without any issues. For recruiting, I got like two high schools if they want to come to Florida and look at some good North Florida really and look at some good basketball. I know both coaches. Honestly, all four coaches, and I can get them in if they want to get some out of state talent. If and it get some kids out of some tight situations. We've talked on the show multiple times about sports being kids. A lot of people's avenues out of their situations. And as a person that was born in a area that's the poverty line might be at 4 feet and we at negative 20, I understand. So I think both teams and both coaches to right the ship. It's kind of hard just going through the women's schedule, like losing like by 4 and by 2 and by 3 here, maybe at one point there. That's heartbreaking. But after talking to coach and asking a couple questions in media day, I think she understands how to keep them motivated and keep them up for the challenge. Is Troy Baker here? He still haven't. No, no, Troy back.
Right
There we
here.
go, Troy. Blonde hair lady cut the break.
Troy, you on mute.
He is.
We're gonna have to learn something very important, children. Electricity load. It's very important.
What the hell you got plugged up out there in the tent?
Too much shit.
Man, Troy got all the laptops, the cell phone, the space heater, a light, the green screen.
I wish that was a lie, but it ain't.
You need more extension cords to go to different areas of the house.
He just need to jump the fence and go holler at his neighbor.
That neighbor mad at me about threatening his chickens.
Well, tell him to keep him on his side of the fence.
That's true too.
I mean, what you
Hmm.
trading this chickens with? What you gonna tell? You gonna what? The original extra crispy.
About to say.
Marlo said get some grease. That's what Marlo said.
Exactly. Exactly. I got a fella. You know what? Nah, I'm about to tell how country I am. Never mind. I got
That
you if we get to that point.
that neighbor would be so mad at me. Cause
Listen,
his world prize chickens would be figure looking good.
hello, hot
Oh,
sauce
man.
on the side of some. I like mustard greens on the side of some mustard greens.
Ooh.
Exactly. See, Marlo understand. Everybody holler about collard. Give me some mustard. Thank you, please.
I'm here. I'm here for it.
Now that we got everybody. Now that we got everybody.
The game's on here.
Marlo.
Yes.
Oh, hold on, little baby. The chickens get into the gate, so so the raccoons and the possums dig up underneath the gate, and then the chickens get up underneath the gate where the possums and raccoons and dug a hole at. And now they're in my yard, and they so dumb they can't get out the yard.
First
So
of
now,
Hey,
all,
if
you
you can catch one, Troy, all
you
you
do
gotta do is
not.
grab him by the neck and spin it around like you spinning a t-shirt around your head like a helicopter, like Peter Pablo said, and you good.
First of all, you doubt your God. God said He will provide.
Hello, amen.
You do not
Mm-hmm.
know how to look a gift horse in the mouth and just say thank you, God.
I had a professor when I was at SBI at FAMU. I cannot think of that man's name. I think of it by the time we get off this call. And one day he gave a lecture while standing on top of a table in the basement of SBI. And he said, some of y'all keep leaning and praying and waiting on God. And he done already sent you 3 life routes. And you said, I'm going to wait on God. That's true right now.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
His name was Dr. Wilson, Dr. Richard Wilson, for all the rattlers in the comments that went to SBI. Richard Wilson, professional development, 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday and Thursday. Don't ask me why I was in class at 8 o'clock in the morning. No, I never went. Yes, I still got an A because I ain't missed forum. There we go.
I'm gonna say this. Um, for anybody that has an 8 o'clock class after their first semester, you are a dedicated student.
Hello, and I was not. That was my first semester. Ain't none no better. Everything after that, the first class is at like 11:45.
Um,
But you had must take classes. I had a couple of them
I
because they only
had,
offer them once a year.
yep. And that was after I left business school and went to history, and I had a must take class at 9:45. That ain't bad. I can deal with a 9:45 class.
My school was engineering. They ain't know how
Ooh,
to do nothing late.
hell no. Mm-mm.
programs in medical science. I
Mm-mm.
had Dr. Fayer in both biology and organic chemistry. In
Organic
biology, he was
chemistry.
cool. In organic chemistry, I was
He
debating fighting him in the parking lot every day.
That was me and my accounting teacher, Professor Holmes. That man failed the whole class. And after that, I said, hey, business is not for me. I'm finna go where we argue. I minored in business though. I did finish that part, but I was in history yelling about other shit. Because we argued and fought about everything. Hello.
All right, Marlo. So, for everybody who pays attention to social media, current events, there is a guy named Adam 22. And Adam 22 about a year ago hired, I guess you could say hired this black man who's I guess he's a porn star,
We ain't gonna say hired. We gonna say solicited.
solicited
Hello, right?
a black man. And if you ever seen Soul Plane and when the one guy said, well, what's the guy in the magazine? And he showed him the dude in the magazine, and he said, "Yeah, your woman gone." He one of them dudes. I'm trying to say this politically correct. Now, you
Do you
let
want
this
do
man
you
have
want to
sex
be
with
this
your wife.
politically correct?
First of all, let's just call a spade a spade. The story said the man was well endowed. That's what the story said.
What are we talking about?
Bro,
Then,
Adam 22. Adam 22 pimping his wife
then,
out,
then,
G.
then
And he
you
got his
you
ass whooped.
you get mad because this man then took her back to the Zulu Nation where Mendingos hang out, and you surprised she keep trying to jump the fence. So you want to organize a sanctioned barring match, a boxing match, to where this individual not only beat the brakes off your significant other, but beat the brakes off your ass.
I just want to say this that the individual that he was throwing hands with clearly never misses the gym day.
Man, he was getting his ass. Already, he got his ass whooped.
Hey, you know what? Me and Troy had a conversation off camera, and this is what I say on camera, what I said off camera. I am pro marry the hoe, right? But only when she wants to be your hoe. Can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and you can't be your wife's pimp and get mad when she like.
Or get in the ring with said individual and not know how to be nice with them things. Because
Hey,
what you can't do,
that man is clearly one of the ones that called the police, and the other man was not.
Sir, he hit me.
no.
Sir,
Did y'all remember when Money Mike grabbed Debo with the pliers at the car? And he said, "Have you ever seen a pit bull on a chihuahua?"
neither have I, but here we are.
That's what that was when he wanted to box that man by
Oh
compromising his wife's indignity.
man. And hell, you talk about ditch digging. That's what that was that right there.
Nah, he was plowing the field with permission.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus, it's so many layers here. So many layers. Like,
No,
Is
it
it
ain't.
really though?
It is
I don't
so
think it is.
it
It
is
is
so
plain.
simple.
It is very simple.
When you play stupid games,
And
you
you
get
win
stupid.
stupid
You
ass
get stupid
prizes.
ass prizes.
oh
Hello,
God,
somebody.
I
I don't even
He,
know why you brought this conversation up with me and Marlo here at the same time.
he
I
said,
I I
he
said,
said, "Do you want to go viral? I got
If
it."
you want to, gotta be. We got
Oh,
the
he
right for
wanted
the
to.
up.
Oh, he wanted to go viral with this one.
Hey, Troy said, bad publicity is publicity. We finna get paid. Bet.
I just felt like this was a segment that we could talk about because there's a lot of layers here. I
Oh,
just
And listen,
we can talk about
again,
it. I
we
can
can
tell
talk
you,
about it.
I man, is this a safe place? Well, I feel safe
This
for
is always a
everybody.
safe place for you, Marlo.
No, man, I'm not go. I'm not gonna go into because I would have to change names to protect the innocent. But
all I know is this, right? At some point, at some point, you have to realize that you don't measure up.
oh, he knew that when
I
he
was about to
he
say that
asked the
man knew
question
that a long time
Mm-hmm.
ago. For some reason, I
because
think
he
his white
watched.
privilege leaked out when he thought about that, and white privilege was not in that boxing ring.
Mm-mm. He thought about. He knew it was when you see somebody soul searching your significant other and you there watching,
You said
it does
stone person.
it does something to a man.
You know what? I have never watched it. Marlo making me want to go see just go so I can go, bro, white man, come here real quick. Don't ever. What were you thinking? Like you thought that this was gonna take place and she was come back home and be happy and play house with you?
This is when pillow talk goes terribly wrong. Cause they
This
had a
should
conversation.
this should
This
not have.
conversation was had.
I would
Hey,
never. Marlo, you are a married man. I'm
mm,
almost there. I would never. That is never a conversation that is coming up at
mm-mm.
bedtime. No. If you,
But
th-
when you live your life through this internet
that is
and
true.
you get you think them roses aren't planted in shit. These roses really do smell like boo boo.
The honest moment, right? I almost smacked the hell out of a Publix cashier over mine.
Mm,
I'm talking about almost told the motherfucking Publix up on Mary Island in Florida. And you think I'm on co-side? Man, listen here. Nah.
mm.
Mm-mm. I paid $5.50 for a Glock. You going on a t-shirt. I hope your mama got a dress.
I,
You sound like me.
Bro, but no, but it's the
and
truth.
and to all of the individuals out there listening, if y'all are having conversations about bringing another person into your relationship,
Don't do it.
they for the streets. They ain't for
Mm-hmm.
you. That that's your cue to go ahead and get up out of that situation
And
because
go ahead and pike your shit and
it
leave.
Pandora box.
All you need to see is the future meme for the streets.
Yeah, they for the
Exactly.
streets.
That is
Suspicious.
it. That's it. Like I don't and
Just
you sometimes I think about my upbringing and my parents were married for 42 years before my mama died in 2013. If you really want to see my dad act up like he would gladly go to prison with a smile on his face, say he'll do something to my mama out of pocket that he ain't like. It could not even be out of pocket. It could just be that he didn't like it.
Mm.
X,
Eh,
X, man, wow, you said a whole bunch
I'm
right
here to
there.
tell you.
Cause listen, my daddy a quiet soldier boy. You don't when he get mad, boy, his skin
Like get
turn
out the
red.
way. Exactly.
He don't play about my mama. You can't say nothing out the way.
That man
That
had zero
and it may
understanding.
not be disrespectful to anyone else but him. But baby, he going up under the jail for that woman, and she the same way
Is
too.
I just
she was
had a
the exact
She the
same
same
way.
way, and I think
Zero
my mama is
understanding.
crazier than my daddy.
Thank you.
My mama
Thank
crazier than
you.
my daddy.
She was the quiet one. He was the
So,
he was
so,
she was the ticking bomb. He was the one that you knew was coming. And when they had to come at you together, oh nah, you finna lose. So but that's the pedigree that I came from. So I don't understand this.
I'm telling y'all, I'm finna give y'all the play to what he thought. He thought, oh, I can give her her request. So when it's time for me to get my request, bring somebody else in there, it's gonna be cool.
But that's the
Listen,
thing. They was already doing that. They was
Yeah,
already
yeah, that
bringing
was
girls
yeah.
in.
not with King Dingaling.
Exactly. That
That ain't
woo! We on a new platform, baby. Troy ain't got them graphics ready yet.
they, they ain't do. He wasn't ready for that turn of events.
I just listen. We have a place here. We have a place here in Tampa. It's called it's Eyes Wide Shut,
Oh my
and I think there's a second place called Fantasyland 2 or something like that, right? So I have a former coworker who thought it was a good idea to take his wife. I believe they went to Eyes Wide Shut.
I feel like I've heard of that before.
And all you got to do is Google Eyes Wide Shut Tampa, and you'll know what I'm talking about. He thought it was a good idea to take his wife. They went. I think that he said they went like 4 times, and then like 3 months later they got divorced.
I was about to say she ain't come home after that fourth time.
Quit playing with your relationship.
He had to drag her out of there by the back of her neck like a pit bull after the second time.
After the second time, because the
god.
third time he drafted up papers.
Hmm.
Yeah,
The first time they were both like, "Oh my god." The second time, he was like goddamn dog catching in there with his own wife.
yeah. So just tread
Y'all
lightly,
crazy.
tread lightly,
No,
because
Danny, stop us when we lie.
Mm-mm, don't tread. Ain't no damn
Don't
tread
even try
lightly.
at all.
If
Sure
if
enough.
y'all going that route, then that's y'all. You don't need to be in nobody relationship.
No, just keep dating. So if it don't work out or somebody else happy over there, you ain't no harm, no foul, nothing
Keep
lost.
pushing.
Keep pushing. Right. But listen here, the engagement
Or
ring gonna
you
be 5 grand. I'm putting somebody on a t-shirt.
or or you could just be you could just be the extra guy at those parties that where it was like, I ain't doing nothing. I go ahead and take them up through there.
Exactly.
You ain't even got to be in a relationship.
You don't have to. You can just do you, buddy, and
I,
be just
I
fine.
all I know is this, right? And like Matt said, there's too many nuclear facilities in the Tampa Bay area to be doing that. I just know this. It took me a long time to get married. I'm not going to be doing nothing to jeopardize my happiness.
Mm-mm.
So,
It take
yeah,
you a long time to get married, but it take you a short time to get divorced.
It does. Hey, you right, man.
I know
I
who I
know this
am.
from I know
I
this from
know I'm
first
stupid.
hand.
All
Me
you
too.
have to
I already know
do
I'm
is
stupid.
go outside and say it, and you divorced.
Yep.
That's what it did in the Bible.
Hey,
Woo,
Troy,
Charles.
did you see the chat? Hey, Doc say them your chickens now.
Yeah. Hey, so
Y'all
we on a new
crazy.
platform, everybody. So I got to figure out how to get our panel to see the YouTube chat. So I'm working on that. I'm also working on getting the call function working. I think I just have to send an invite. So I may test it out tonight. So bear with us. We got some time, so we gonna see what's what. Getting back to sports, there has been some NFL hires, and there has been nothing from Tom Brady. But I'll get to that later. The Atlanta
Atlanta
Falcons,
finna go 0-17.
the Atlanta Falcons hired a coach that was worse than their last coach.
Mhm.
I,
And what's even worse than the Atlanta hire is nobody wants the Browns job. That's what's
no,
worse. That even the OC from Jacksonville said, "Y'all got me fucked up. Take my name off the
Yeah,
list."
he said, take my name out the hat.
And you know
What's it
what?
called? Sign him to some more money though too.
Oh yeah, they get. But honestly, I'm being honest, and I'm not saying this as a Jaguars fan. A first year VP, a first year head coach, a first year OC, and they lose by a field goal in the wild
The
card.
sky's the limit for you.
Exactly. And I'm not. I would say that about anybody except the fucking Titans. Um,
And the Raiders.
and the Raiders. So he deserved it. Now next year, that's it's gonna look a little different. But that man said, "I be goddamn. I don't want to come up there."
First is Cleveland. That's a big part of it. There is
It's a
Yep.
nothing.
shithole. I'm
That's the
sorry, that
first thing. It's
There
Cleveland.
there
And
is
then you'll
nothing
be
there.
leaving Florida. You sound like Joakim Noah right now. What the fuck is in Cleveland? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean, there's nothing there. Who
There
the
is
hell wants to be in
nothing in
Cleveland?
Cleveland.
And then
LeBron ain't
you
want to
would,
be in Cleveland.
he ain't want to be in it. And then you would leave your tax free, your income tax free state to go to Cleveland to get taxed. Man, leave me alone.
No, no, it's cold up there right now. They got ice on the
I
ground.
hadn't even got to the call. I'm just talking about your money. Your money gonna get taxed. And
First of
you
all,
live in
y'all ain't finna sit up
Jacksonville?
here and talk about Cleveland
yeah, y'all
like
not
I
finna
ain't
talk
on this
bad
damn
about a nigga
call.
small town.
Danny,
Y'all
where
But
you
ain't
look,
at?
finna
but
do that.
no, we
Real
love
quick, Danny,
you,
where you
Danny.
at?
We ain't talking about we
There is
don't we not
there
talking
is
about you.
plenty to do in Cleveland. We got the Rock and
What?
Joakim
Roll Hall
Noah
of
Uh,
said it
Fame.
was nothing to
We
do
got
in
the
Cleveland.
man.
Danny, Danny.
Joe
I,
Kim
I,
Nova was anyway.
how
Anyway,
many? Wait a minute, hold on. I'm finna ask Daniel a question. How many people on this panel want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
there's the Football
I
Hall of Fame.
mean,
Right now.
There's museums. We
Right
got a
now.
whole
what
bunch of stuff.
museum?
Man,
Y'all do
listen.
y'all have black people in Cleveland?
Yes.
Because LeBron from
Let me
Akron.
tell y'all.
Bron from
No,
Akron.
no.
All the black
Listen.
people probably live
And
in Akron.
let me tell you how. Let me tell you how black Cleveland is. That's where the doggone Kia boys originated. We black
I
people
give
You
at.
you
don't know
I'll
what
give
Y'all
you
Kia
just
that
don't
one.
know
boys
it.
are. That is a group of gentlemen who stole kids with ease.
Yeah. No, they were still the
Hmm.
kids with iPhone chargers. They was the
Yes.
reason
Kias
why.
and Hyundai.
I don't
Listen,
think
y'all.
I don't
I
think that's
lived all over the
a
South
selling
with the
point.
exception of Indianapolis. When I was living in Memphis, you could not get insurance on a Kia in Memphis because of the Kia boys.
Nope.
But
And
my whole
Kia.
thing is that's not an endorsement. You can't put that on no billboard.
No, you asked somebody asked if there were black people in Cleveland. And my response was, let me tell you how black we are.
I don't have
We do
anything
some,
against Cleveland.
hey, they
I
do
don't.
some igga-ish. And
It's
y'all
just
know
cold.
exactly what I'm talking about. No, it's
Hey
not
man,
just
there's some
cold.
black
Cleveland
folks
is
in Cleveland,
beautiful.
man. It's
It
black people
probably
in
is
Cleveland.
beautiful. But in 8 months, we gonna see some new kids because of this blizzard.
As you will in New Orleans, because it's 30 degrees down here.
And all of them gonna be
And I'm
Scorpios. You
hoping they
finna
ain't
be
none of my
hell.
students. I'm hoping it
I
ain't
hope
none of my students
I
while we
hope it
talking
ain't.
about cold weather.
Man, people, it's
Shit.
19. It's they talking about 19 degrees in North Florida. I had to get up and start my truck, and it was 20 outside. I damn near told them people I wasn't coming. And after the shit that happened at
Y'all
5
not the
o'clock today,
ones.
I ain't want to go.
Y'all not the ones that been stuck in the house since early Saturday morning.
Man, I'd rather be stuck in the house with all of my stuff and my heater than at work
I'm
with
trying to
half
tell you.
grown ass adults.
Trying to tell
Listen,
you.
These folks ask me, "Are you coming in?" I'm reluctantly telling them no, cause I ain't got no goddamn car. That ain't know that I have no vehicle. I guess everywhere on public transportation and ride share.
My son had to catch the train to work. He in Dallas too.
Man,
Man, you know what? That what I miss about South Florida. Ironically, when I lived in I used to live in fucking Boynton and worked in Miami. I jumped on the train every morning. Shit was smooth.
once upon a time, I had a friend that went
not
to
after, but
FAMU
not
that
after it's frozen and
No, this was Miami. If it's below 75 in Miami, they pull out they parkers.
You see UGG boots.
Yep.
You see
oh
bomber jackets.
Hello.
Listen,
It's somebody with
I saw the
it's
most ridiculous thing in New Orleans. Now, keep in mind, right before it got cold down here, it was like 70 something degrees. I'm doing my little Uber thing. I go to pick up this young lady. I'm not gonna call her a girl. She's a young lady. But I wanted to snatched them little baby hair curtain blinds off her forehead.
She
She
had
got
no
in my
type of.
car. She had on a date like a real short, like it's a jumper, right? One piece, shorts, booty
She
hanging
You
out,
drop
had
you
right?
dropped her off at a house or at a corner. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
she had,
This is a valid
Listen,
question.
I'm not done. I'm not done. Listen to what else she had on. She had on a long sleeve jacket over top of the jumper with a bubble coat vest and some furry boots, like the UGG boots that look like gorilla feet.
you know
Oh,
who
she had
used to
on
wear
Where are
stuff
Birkenstocks.
like
you?
that?
Where are
She
you
had,
going?
she had
Who,
on
Lil
Birkenstocks.
Kim?
She had on
Lil
Confunction.
Kim?
Birkenstocks.
The Bee Gees.
Consumption. I mean, I'm talking like I was so confused.
She
I
had
was
on
like,
that little Hawaiian.
it's 72. No, she was a white,
YN is right.
um,
That's the
white.
age.
She was one too. Okay,
Hmm?
but I was just like, baby, you confused. She talking about, oh,
Well,
I think I'm getting sick.
I
Girl,
bet
yes,
you
coochie
won't.
catch a cold. Coochie catch a cold. Cover up.
she said
Coochie
coochie
does.
gets a
Coochie
go.
does get you cold.
Oh man. Oh Jesus. Hey, we gotta
Oh,
get we gotta get to these schedule releases. We gotta get to these schedule releases. I'm gonna start. I'm
I'm
start
gonna
with
be
Florida State
nice to
first.
your friend. I'm gonna be nice to your friend because this is his first schedule release, but gloves off next schedule release. I know.
Um, well, a lot of people didn't do videos this year for some reason, but everybody ain't released their schedule. That being
Right.
said,
It's still scheduled to be released. Schedules have leaked, but they have not been officially released.
Yeah, we
yeah.
ain't released our, we don't release ours till we releasing ours on National Signing Day.
So
And I
Florida State.
guarantee you, Ashley is gonna have a fire ass schedule release. Meanwhile,
Let it go, man. Let it go. I gotta move. We gotta move.
Who, who's
Um,
Ashley?
Ashley
AD
Robinson.
Ashley Robinson.
Jackson
AD.
State AD. So Florida State released their schedule, right? It's Florida
Th-
State. I'm not expecting a whole bunch. However, there was something that caught my attention. Florida State is playing Florida on November 27th. That is a fucking Friday. Excuse my language. Florida State and Florida do not play on Fridays.
They do it both of them ass.
I first off, I am trying, Lord. My Lord is
Where
making me fall short of the glory.
where
Um,
is the lie in it?
it
You
is
could you could
a.
put both of them schools together and
It
roll them
does not
around,
matter
and they
in
both
history,
didn't have 10 wins.
Marlo. In the history of Florida State and Florida, when have they played on a Friday night?
They played on Thursday. What's the day later?
That's
No, no,
bad.
no. We didn't play on Thanksgiving.
I
That's the
said
last game of the season.
Thursday. No,
We
y'all have
not played. I'm
played at
talking about
Louisville on Thursday.
we have never played Florida on a Friday or a
You
Thursday.
know, I
Florida.
saw that. I saw that Troy, and I thought I was tripping.
No.
But then I realized, like Marlo said, that both the programs are ass, and they just trying to get what they can get. Your AD don't know what the fuck he doing.
That's why he on
Florida
the tip.
can't. Florida can't buy a coach with all the money they got. They can't even buy a coach. Both programs are ass. And
Cause
then
we
here comes Miami, the Ivies, with this cupcake ass schedule, and they gonna get their shit rocked as soon as they get to the playoffs next season.
What's their
I
schedule
no.
look like?
I don't know if everybody paid attention to like a lot of people like, oh, I like the way the Ivers are recruiting. Really? You better look at that defense. That offense look real, real good. Look at that defense. That defense, yeah, it's gonna be different next year. It's gonna be very, very different. But that's not my point.
So it's
My
so it's
point
the
is,
offense.
my point is, ESPN has created this monster because we got that ragged ass goddamn media rights deal. So if they treat Florida State like shit, I can just imagine what the MEAC game's gonna look like next year.
That's
They
a
had
me
South
at
Carolina
problem.
State.
We got SWAC TV. They can fend for themselves.
Yeah,
Say it again, Jamal.
Hey, I'm just saying,
We got
get
flat
we
sell
TV.
good.
sell some ads, man. Let's make some money because it's
Yeah,
ESPN
hello.
shit. And I know I'm gonna be asking ESPN to go to their events. I know. But come on, man. If they treating an ACC and SEC school like this, they gonna try to do any and everything to HBCUs.
What you mean try?
They
Ain't gonna be
have,
no,
Yeah.
and we
ain't
have
gonna
been
be no
falling
different.
for it. And again, I am not the biggest fan of
Part
our
of the,
current
part of the
commissioner.
problem. Oh, go ahead.
No, you good, Danny. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like the thing about these media right deals, the media rights deals that our HBCUs are getting, a lot of times, like, I, and now keep in mind, this is based off of feelings, in my opinion, right? Based off of experience, still feelings, and I know feelings lie, but the facts don't. And when you look at how we're putting together these deals, it's like we bought in a long time ago into this idea that ESPN, like, money exposure is money. And I've always like kind of thrown caution to the wind with that because, baby, I don't need you to expose me, right? I need you to promote me and elevate me. But when we get into this whole thing where we just think exposure is money, you getting money off of my exposure, but you're not giving me my cut. And we seeing that with these, all these student athletes that are suing because of name, image, and likeness. You using me down to the bone to make money off of me, and I ain't seen a penny.
Mhm.
So if the student athletes don't accept it, why the hell are we accepting it still? Why we ain't learning from them? Why
I,
haven't
I
we learned
mean,
yet? Signing these terrible deals that you running ads galore, joining our game, and you haven't given us a penny. You running
well,
$1 million ads, and we ain't nothing.
I
And
think
ESPN owns the content. ESPN owns that content forever.
Mhm.
Try to get that content from them. Try to get your game clips. Try. See if you can repost them and see what happens. It's crazy, but we keep being like, yeah, we got this great deal. For who? It's like the billionaires getting tax cuts. They not the ones that need the tax,
Yeah.
but we just keep cheering and on. This is effing terrible.
well, I
That
lean
used
on
to
this.
be again. So the book is saying
I lean on this.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Troy,
let me get my
Troy,
book spot.
Troy,
Hold
Troy,
up.
Troy. My news feed just refreshed on Twitter. Norvell went and took his ass to Self Christian.
Oh, you ain't see me? You ain't.
No, I
Hold
told
on.
y'all the day I had at work. So normally when I'm like catching up on my shit in my office, I was talking to TPD today. What?
Hey Keith, I see you in the chat. I'm gonna apologize now. I'm gonna apologize now. I do not have I do not have a disclaimer on this new platform. I'll work on it and get it
That's
done.
cause we ain't supposed to have a disclaimer. You trying to censor us, Troy, like the federal government. That ain't right.
But this for me, right? This for me. Every season, I see this son of a bitch get off on a helicopter like he at some like he's do. Bitch, you went to a Christian school and then headed your ass over to Cessna. Now, granted, in Hillsborough County, there are some ballers. There are some schools that absolutely hoop. Howsoever, you ain't going to them goddamn schools.
I'm about to say he ain't going to the right ones, Troy.
You
That man at Sefner, I don't remember the last. And this is not me saying Sefner is horrible at football. Listen, that is not what I'm saying. But Tampa Tech, Blake, what are we doing?
plant like
Lance,
there are
the
football
the
factories
muck is
in.
right there. The muck is literally right there. Now, granted, that is the most dangerous highway to drive your car on in this entire state. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I've done it
He
twice, not safe, but it's right there.
he got a helicopter.
Man, fuck
Exactly. You
off.
got a helicopter. You don't even have to drive. Imagine driving on that road at 8 o'clock at night trying to get to a damn delivery facility and the sugarcane fields on fire at the same time.
Do you
Mm.
know Do you know in the history of Florida State how many football players have gone to Florida State from St. Pete
No,
Catholic,
I don't. I'm afraid to ask.
St. Pete Catholic, Chris Parker from St. Pete Catholic played in the league. Lakewood High School have had talent. Tarpon Springs has had Hassan Jones. Like, I'm trying, Lord, I am trying. I am trying to get through this season. But he gonna make me, bruh.
Crash out.
Hey, you
I
know
just
what? EA got a point. I just saw his thing, but that's we got SWAC TV. Fuck 3 letter network.
Yeah. If it ever come to an 11 o'clock game, I'm gonna lead the charge for it to be on SWAC TV. But again,
Yep.
I know we gotta ask ESPN for access to events at some point. I don't have a problem with ESPN events.
You
It's
know
the
what? If
ESPN
ESPN is that
media.
white that I cannot have an opinion about how they do horrible business with black and brown schools, don't even
Oh
worry
no, this
about
this
putting
our
me on their
platform. They
motherfucking
can't
list.
run nothing. This our
They,
platform.
they don't. Like I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say what I want to say, whether I'm at your event or not at your event, whether I'm in your press conference or not in your press conference. If you prioritizing schools that's just figuring out how to play football because they popular right now, I hope you go fucking bankrupt.
So this whole, and again, I started out this on the FSU schedule because that was the most egregious part of the schedule. Now, if I get to the meat and potatoes of the schedule, we start out with Stanford,
Yep.
then go to SMU. I'm sorry, then go to New Mexico State, and then SMU.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Y'all lose to SMU in Dallas again.
If we lose to
Absolutely.
SMU in Dallas, somebody shouldn't be on the plane.
Listen, Florida State is not gonna like Nick Saban to leave his ass on the tarmac. No, was that
We
Nick Saban or was that
No, that was USC. They left
USC?
yeah, they left Lane
Left
on the
Kifflin
tarmac.
on the tarmac. Y'all ain't if FSU is that cutthroat, I would never change my total mind about FSU, but I might actually look and laugh.
Listen, keep in mind the entire athletic department is on a pip because the athletic department is currently being run by the board of trustees because the board of trustees said we about to hire these people to get the house in order. Or
So no. You know, we've been talking about this for as much as I give my own board of trustees and my institution hell. Let's get the people cause track hell. They did not have to approve the contract for AD Ski Mask, but they fucking did.
yeah,
They simply could have told his ass to go back to the boosters program, but they didn't. And now the same ones that approved his contract want to be like, well, you don't know what you're doing. What your fucking alumni base told y'all he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
not only
Louisville
hold on, not
is
only did we tell him,
right here.
we had to pay $100,000 to Louisville
Yep.
because we had that man break a non compete clause in his contract to be our athletic director for AD Ski
Mhm.
Ass to say, hold on, no, 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 I got this.
You know what? It's starting to sound like y'all drunk ass classmate and the people across the track might actually be friends. I said what I said.
I just want to say that a lot of them people that are in and around the program was probably my drunk ass friends from undergrad.
I believe it. And they behaving like it too.
But you know, yeah, EA, that the biggest game in the MEAC was moved to a Thursday night at 5:30. 5:30.
Again, that's because the MEAC doesn't have nothing to counter. How long is that contract with the MEAC and ESPN?
I think theirs
Mm,
and they about the same time as us, right? As the SWAC, ain't it? I think they like
Right,
next
but
year, this year.
right, but the MEAC also hasn't. And for the people for the MEAC, I'm not shitting on the MEAC. I'm just talking about MEAC. MEAC. I'm not shitting on the institutions. I'm talking about MEAC conference leadership. The MEAC conference, as of right now, I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. They have not taken any steps to be like at the end of this contract, yeah, y'all good over there, and to move on. Does the MEAC have a platform that they can watch their games on other than ESPN?
nope.
So again, I am not talking about MEAC institutions. This is MEAC leadership, MEAC conference leadership. So if they have not taken steps to ensure that the biggest games in their perspectives with sports, no matter what they are getting primetime views by their fans, they're gonna have to re-sign that contract.
I agree. It is. It's one of the things before we had SWAC TV. One of the things that a lot of the content creators were screaming about was, hey, you got to get Mama Pearl and Uncle Earl to use the digital platforms so we can get credit for the views. So when it comes time to renegotiate the contract, hey, we got all these fans watching X, Y, and Z. Although that is not the value of our content. The value of our content is what advertisers are willing to pay to be on the ESPN platform to advertise during our games.
Yep.
So it is again. I keep saying this, and I say this for a reason. If ESPN sue the ACC because this media rights deal is so bad, what do you think your conference is getting?
I think Doc has said it before that this contract. I don't know if they negotiated the current contract before we were here, or if this is totally new. But I think that if the MEAC goes back, not MEAC, if the SWAC goes back to the negotiating tables with ESPN to re-up, I think that contract negotiation goes completely different because now we don't SWAC doesn't have to depend. It's like, hey, this is where I am, this is where you are. I can simply take my content and my schools and walk away.
Yeah, and then I, I know Marlo don't like to talk about that school in Daytona, but that school in Daytona had a game against Jackson State that ESPN decided that
It's
they would
ham
be the
on the top shelf.
primary. Yeah, they'll be the primary distributor of that content. And that game was on the men's game was on ESPN.
Man, let's not talk about that game right there.
We're not
No,
talking
we're
about
That
the
not
was
game.
talking
just
about the outcome. We talking about the game itself. We
Yeah,
talking
that was
about the
just an
game
I
itself.
know, but that was just an ass whooping. I can't.
I mean, y'all came to Tallahassee, got to win.
That
Like,
was
what you crying for?
Yo,
You in second place.
y'all gotta win and tell us.
You're in second
but
place.
still, but still,
Everybody
get
hates
our
to
ass
lose at that
whooped like
school in
that.
Daytona. I completely understand. That's sausage mama. That's
Like,
sausage. Reach
wait,
to the
and hold
left.
on, wait. Doc, what you crying for? They didn't come at you. They was not. We lost to Jackson State, and them people got up out their woods to come send me comments. This is why Marlo can't be on Twitter.
I wish he would join me on Twitter. We would probably both be
Oh,
kicked
dear
off.
Father
But hey,
God.
I'm gonna figure this Twitter thing out.
Oh shit.
Cause for
Hey
somebody
Doc,
gonna have to
check
say it
your
with their
DMs
chest.
on Twitter.
Speaking since we talked
Somebody.
about the school in Daytona, for everybody that's here next Thursday or this Thursday, Coach Hernandez will be on the podcast. We're gonna talk about their first and only SWAC championship, his outlook for the coming season, and the
They're only one
rivalry.
in baseball, or they only one in general? Because they
That's it.
did. They got everybody in, I think, indoor track like 3 years ago or something like that.
Oh, they got okay. So this is their second one. All right.
I think it's their
I thought it was
second
the
one.
only one, so I might need to update that graphic. My
They,
bad.
I think they got one. They indoor track and field got them like either the year before or the year after we won ours.
Okay. So, but he'll be on the show. And
And
again,
it's
before
always fucked
Marlo
up. I
crash
hope the
out,
school burned down.
he is one of listen, he is one of the guys that said, "Hey, I will come on your platform," before a lot of coaches was coming on the platform.
I'm
So
not.
he,
I'm not gonna crash out to him. Like I said, I want the kids to be successful. I just don't like the institute that they represent.
Florida Memorial is like 3 hours down the road. If they went there, I would still root for them.
hey EA, send me his information on Twitter, and I'll get him on the show. I don't have no problem begging for interviews. I ain't like these other podcasters. I ain't got this whole I'm bigger than the program. I'm not. Like I want to tell the athlete stories, especially history athlete stories. And if y'all know Tony Easy or contact information, hit me up. That is my favorite all-time quarterback in college football. Now Marlo finna say some shit like, "Oh, we can get his number easy." Watch. Um.
Hey,
Oh,
like Matt,
also,
like Matt said, go to Edub, right? You go anywhere but that school in Daytona. I promise you, I'm gonna root for you. But as long as you go to that school in Daytona, I hope you get turf toe.
um, also, we gonna have on Thursday as well. We gonna have Flash. Jay Bell will be on the show. Former Florida A&M football player, our close compadre. Um, I'm gonna see if we can get some. Listen,
No,
I'm,
no,
I'm,
no, no,
I'm gonna
no.
see if we can get some stories. If we can improve some stories, because we got some stories.
We we do not need those stories.
You
We'll
sure?
keep the stories about you, cause
Wait a minute.
I'll tell you, like if you tell my stories, we got to change the names to protect the innocent.
I just want everybody to know that all of my stories, Marlo was the co-star
You
in the
got it.
story.
Woo, y'all talking about
Yeah,
hey, you talking about cupcake schedule, Jamal? Have y'all seen Indiana's schedule?
Everybody's doing that. Everybody's doing enough just to get. All they want to do is win their conference, because remember this for the FBS playoffs, the Power Five. All they have to do is win the conference. The group of six, it has to be the highest ranking will get in. But the group of the
I'm
Power
just
Four,
saying I'm just saying they got to play Michigan and Ohio. They got to play Ohio State and Michigan back to back weeks.
yeah,
And let's see, you got US. They play USC, Washington. Of course, they play Purdue. That's a rivalry game. They travel to Iowa, which is hard to do. Uh, Nebraska. Uh,
Nebraska need to go ahead and go back to the Big 12.
Oregon.
There's a whole bunch of teams that need to go back from whence they came. I'm sick of this.
Man, I'm just saying. Oh, I seen I showed y'all FAMU schedule. And I think y'all have a very good schedule. Hey, didn't we talk about having putting Tennessee State back on the schedule?
Yeah, they on the schedule. They on the schedule.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I want to say this before, since you brought up FAMU schedule. The first game on the schedule is the Orange Blossom Classic. I need to say this in the camera. Dear party promoters, you had a yacht party every Orange Blossom Classic I took that blonde haired lady to. The one that I don't take her, no yacht party. I'm gonna need y'all to fix that this year. I need an all white yacht party. I'm gonna be in Miami for a week and a day. One of them days, I need a yacht party. I got Stacey Adams. I got linen suits. I'm ready to go. Fix it.
All them yachts down there, just take one.
This man said, I am not a promoter. I need atmosphere. I need. Don't do that. You know, y'all know what to do. I'm gonna be dolo. I'm gonna be outside.
You say that now. She said I gotta go with her.
You, no,
Blonde
she
hair
can't
lady
go.
gonna put melatonin in his gene, and he gonna wonder what happened.
She can't go because she got to work and I
Right
support her
now,
career.
man, she watch this. How we know she won't have an intern? My nephew in pharmacy school at FAM right now. He gonna be intern around that time. How we know? Now,
I do not recommend any husband disappearing on their significant other. House and ever. All I know is I'm gonna
I
be
put
in
it on
Miami.
the counter in the morning before I leave. Okay.
So yeah.
Hold on, you know, gotta put my grandma in bed.
Hmm.
No, we got UAP.
Yeah, you know.
We got UAPB for homecoming, and
I
that
I
that run
think
is
we might
for the
have y'all for
games.
homecoming.
Say what now?
I think we might have y'all for homecoming.
On
Don't
the
play us on
17th?
homecoming.
On my
I
birthday?
That's
highly
not
doubt.
gonna happen.
I
On my
highly doubt
birthday?
we y'all are playing us for y'all homecoming.
On my birthday?
And that
October the,
hey,
October the
in
17th.
the
I don't know.
in the
I don't
in
know.
the
It's
words, I don't think it's us. Y'all play anybody else but us. In the words of AD Subs, I don't care if it's your homecoming or my homecoming. We
Yeah,
don't
we
lose on
on
homecoming.
and if Bama State, listen, we going to Bama State to reclaim their stadium. That's our stadium. Doug, I know you be watching.
Alabama,
Yeah, that's
Alabama
our
loaded.
stadium. I'll be there. I'm gonna
No,
get me some
what
moonshine.
old boy
I
called
ain't
it
even gonna be media
Fambama.
that day.
No, he called it Fambama. There we go.
I don't know. I had to make sure we gonna see when my schedule come out next week.
And for everybody, like I see a lot of people complaining about schedules being released. Y'all need to understand contracts have to be done before they can sign, before they can release those schedules.
Yep.
Contracts have to be done, and people have to actually go, okay, I'm okay with this time slot
Mm-hmm.
because travel and all of that. Because some schools are actually traveling back that same day and they have driver restrictions. So everybody need to relax.
Yep.
Let them release some schedules.
Like I think when we go to Valley, they leave the same night and come back. They fly them up there, but they drive them back. So
Yeah.
those games start early.
So
Yeah,
and
because
we got
they're
Valley
gonna
and
drive
Tallahassee.
for they're gonna drive bus for like 8 hours.
What
Hmm.
that Valley?
Only
Nah, just a bus.
with
No,
one driver. If they have
yeah.
tandem drivers, they can drive multiple.
I was
Like
just about to
we
say that, but
drove 20.
you can't do that in
Yeah,
Florida.
no, yeah,
They got what they call them laws, Margo? Shit, it has a name.
Um, yeah,
Chauffeur laws. They call them chauffeur laws. Like they can only drive so much, and then if it's the if it's so many hours or so much distance, you have to have another driver, or you just gotta leave the next day.
Yeah, I think you get a total of 10 to 12 hours driving time, and then you have to have at least an 8-hour rest.
Have a rest time. Yep.
Hmm.
Um, and that's with one driver. Well, that's period. So like you said, if there's not a second driver, then you're staying overnight
You
somewhere.
staying
If
overnight
you have
because
a
they
second
cannot
driver, then you
drive.
have to pull over, switch drivers, or sometimes what they do is the second driver will meet them at
Yep,
a certain location, and then there's the a driver with the second driver that drives the first driver back to their car.
yep. So I used to know all this shit when I worked in the last mile. I don't remember none of that shit no more. I just know they can't
Nah,
drive.
but that's about right because that's that Greyhound does that.
Yep, that
Greyhound does used to do that. But nah, looking at schedule, looking at y'all schedule, it's a pretty much nice schedule. I don't, y'all playing the Ibis people.
I got somebody echo. We got this new software. It'll fix that. I just don't know how to do it yet. I think
hey,
you have to do it on
them
your end.
obvious people is a money game. Just don't get hurt, get checked, bring your ass back, tell us.
Yeah,
Is
we
it?
just partying. We just partying. Yacht parties, baby. Yacht parties. I got Stacey Adams for it.
I ain't got that much vacation time, so I'll probably be at OBC and I'll be watching that Miami game from the crib.
Man, look, Matt, I've been trying to figure out this whole Allegiant thing. The SWAC does not have inexpensive airports near their institutions.
And that's because all our institutions are technically in rural locations. Like
Yeah.
Tallahassee is the capital city, but it is a rural location.
Man, bring
You
back
said
Air South.
they ain't got no regional airports.
We have an international airport, but it's not for passenger flights. It's freight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say the only school that's technically near an international airport is Texas Southern.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what is that, Hubbard or
Shoot,
Bush?
George Bush or Hobby, either one,
Hobby. I called it Hubbard. Hobby. Yeah.
But
either
see, we
one
can fly to
is.
Dallas on so I know nobody likes Frontier, but Frontier got Go Wild Pass,
Fuck that. I'm not getting on no
$199 and
motherfucking
fly all you
frontier.
can fly.
That is so you can't take nothing on there but a backpack and a water bottle. Hell no.
My ticket to Atlanta for media day, it was $15 plus like my bag was like 40 because I had all that extra shit. So my bag was 40. So from Tampa, Atlanta, and then to Orlando, I think all told was like $108.
I
Some
drive.
crazy.
I will rent a Kia Soul and drive.
Mm.
And that tells you all you need to know about fucking Frontier. And put Spirit in the same motherfucking place.
Oh
Pal,
my
I'm not
god.
finna be built
I can't
assembling a
listen.
wing while we flying through the air because you want to be the goddamn Dollar General of the damn skies.
Not the
I
Dollar
beef with
General.
Southwest and I beef with Spirit. Southwest left me in motherfucking DC after a Jill Scott concert.
I don't
Well, at
have no
least you
problems on
got to
Delta.
see Jill Scott though.
I took Delta first class to Mexico and had the time of my life.
So, but Matt, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Back in the day when me and Marlo was an undergrad, for a brief moment in time, they had a airline called Air South, and you could fly a round trip from Tallahassee to it switched from Tallahassee to Clearwater, and then it switched to Tallahassee to
Clearwater.
Tampa, and it was like $45 round trip.
I used to burn it up.
Them was the days. You knew it couldn't,
You know what?
but you knew it couldn't last long for $45.
Uh-uh.
I used to take my gun in a metal lockbox
What are we
in
doing?
my back pocket.
Hey,
I
EA,
did.
EA, wait a minute. EA, don't piss me the fuck off talking about FAMU, FSU, School of Pharmacy. Them people, you know what? My words jumping over themselves. I try to get them out so damn fast. Fuck them. They can't do shit right across the street. A pharmacy, the pharmacy school. How you get here first and don't have a fuck thing? The only reason why you got any professional schools because you took it from us. Fuck them. And there we go.
I want FAMU to have a hospital again, but that's just me.
I want us to
Um,
have a dentistry school, but as long as them sons of bitches cross the track, we won't have shit.
well, I'm gonna move this along because we gotta get to a couple more things. Can we? Can I'm trying to no Bills Mafia. Y'all was cool people till y'all jumped in my comments.
I
Your
told y'all them people
quarterback,
was not okay.
your quarterback is a turnover machine, and you elevated the offensive coordinator that helped him be a turnover machine to be your head coach. Oh, y'all finna hate me. This finna be a fun season.
I
This is finna
told
be
y'all.
absolute
Y'all
fun
was like,
season.
no, Bills fans are normally fun. They was fighting in the bank against native people from Jacksonville and trying to figure out why they lost.
What's it called? Just they fired their OC.
Who did?
Denver just fired their OC.
Which is
For
crazy.
what?
All they had to do was kick the
Nobody
field
from
goal.
that coaching staff should have been fired.
Kick the field goal. That's on the head coach. That's on the head coach.
The head coach is the OC in Denver. He called the
No,
plays.
they have an actual OC.
He don't call no plays. Sean Payton is brains behind that offense.
First of
He
all,
was
I
just the
hate Sean Payton too, so I hope he get everything he asked for.
Well, so I really hate bringing this up. The Raiders, I don't know what they're gonna do. They've
so,
interviewed um they interviewed who did they interview? They interviewed somebody twice in those two. Nobody to, I don't want to say it's nobody to write home about. That'll be wrong. But if they bring in who I think they're gonna bring in, they're gonna do something stupid. And they're gonna draft that boy Mendoza. And I'm just gonna fish on Sundays instead of watch the Raiders play football.
well, you might as well spend your money on both.
It's I don't know. Like I want New England to come get their damn Tom Brady back.
Mm-mm, they don't want it. They gave the black guy one season with handcuffs on, hired the white guy and said, see, look how far we got with a white coach.
I keep
They're gonna
saying
get the
white men,
brakes beat off of them
white
Yep.
men,
in the Super Bowl.
white men always fail us. Always,
Oh yeah.
always, always. Like, cause why would you
White men
hire
and Doc
a coach
Rivers.
with a worse record than that? Why? Like, what are we
Yes,
doing?
white men and Doc Rivers.
Why? Like, what are we doing? It makes no sense. The only thing that makes sense is that you get tired of seeing black faces and brown faces in these positions, right? So, like,
Yep.
Yeah,
You
White
basically saying
McDonald's
F
right
the Rooney
side been
Rule.
working overtime.
F the Rooney
Y'all
Rule.
don't
We didn't follow
y'all
that.
don't know y'all don't know how Doc Rivers identify Mike
Marlo,
identifies.
goodbye. Goodbye.
Right.
Goodbye.
Oh man, I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna open that can of worms.
Don't do it.
Um,
Why not? It was already shown in what's that clip? The TV show clip.
Have y'all not seen his children?
that's because the
No,
woman he
Okay.
with.
Marlo,
Okay.
that's what Marlo saying. The woman you pick identifies mostly with who you think you are. And Doc Rivers just so happen to think he's white man with a tan, a permanent one.
he's a white man.
Well,
So
Let him get back to Chicago. He's a nigga.
hello. Hell, let him get pulled over. He's a nigga.
well, he found that out with the Clippers, but hey, it is what it is.
Hey,
Um,
he just think they made an honest mistake. It wasn't because he's black. He like Carter. I'm black. What do you mean I'm black? Doc Rivers.
so making the rounds again before the podcast, I stumbled onto another story. I didn't really get a chance to pass it on to y'all. KG said LeBron ruined All Star Weekend because in the middle of the All Star game, Kobe slapped the floor and wanted to get the work in with LeBron, and LeBron passed it off.
Oh,
And,
ain't nobody surprised by that.
and KG said the All Star game ain't been the same since.
You know what? I am not a LeBron hater. But LeBron leaving Miami the way he did told me everything I need to know about LeBron.
Yeah.
That man led D Wade, who had been carrying Miami on his back, and Chris Bosh restructured their deals to take less money, and then he left. Give me a heads up before I sign this contract that you leaving, so at least I can get mine, bitch.
And that's their banana boat homeboy.
Yep, that's their banana boat homeboy. And you
So
know what we talked about Melo on last show? That is probably why he didn't take his ass to Miami. He could see it.
Yeah,
Would he have gotten a ring? Yes. Would he probably been fighting LeBron in the locker room? Also, yes.
I don't think it would have worked though.
I did. Again, would he have been fighting Braun in the locker room?
so um we are getting closer and closer to baseball season, and I'm going to tell you this now because y'all my people and I love y'all and I want y'all to honestly know who I am and not have to guess. Coach Shoop signed a young man who throws a 90-mile-an-hour fastball from LaCanta High School right up the road. Y'all gonna be it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna be downright disrespectful a lot because a lot of people complained about Coach Shoop ain't have no pitching last year. It
I
was a
complain.
rebuilding year.
You can tell. You can say I did it. I did it.
It was a rebuilding year, and on the last out of the last pitch, he lost the SWAC championship on a rebuilding year. This year, he already had the bats. Now he's assigned 4 pitches. I guess one of the dudes is the utility guy because he can pitch and hit. But
hmm
the, I couldn't be Coach Shoop. I could not have Coach Shoop don't have no social media. If I was a coach inside that pitching class, I'm sending ads to Daytona.
It's the reason why ain't nobody here, coach. They be like, Coach, give me your phone.
But Coach Shoop is doing a really good job. I haven't been able to go through the rest of the SWAC baseball because a lot of the SWAC baseball teams do not post on a regular basis, so it's kind of hard to gauge what they have and what they don't have. Um, so I really want to do a show trying to see where everybody may fit, all this other stuff. We don't have a true baseball or softball media day, so we just kind of have to go around and look at everybody's and just project. Let's be honest, a lot of this is going to be projecting. So we're going to be basing everything based off coaching, what people look like, what they were at the previous stops, or if, they were high school or whatever. And even some of them with the travel ball, we have to see. But we're going to do a show and just try and check that out. Um, I think I saw Jackson State sign a young lady for softball, but I haven't seen much else from that. So, again, I'll take a look. Um, y'all seeing something in the group chat?
That would be.
Oh, oh. Oh, dear Father God, we can't post that, man. Um, we can't post that.
That's why I said it to the group chat.
Um, I got
See,
mad because the
y'all,
rating
y'all.
shit.
That's why y'all don't be having me in the group chat.
It's on Twitter, man. We might need to start a group chat so we can put Marlo in.
Marlo has a Twitter account, by the way. He has one.
I
Marlo,
do.
you got to get in the group chat, man.
We just,
Yeah. Just add one of y'all add me in it.
I add him. I add him.
Okay.
Lord help us. Lord help us. Uh, that was all I was saying. Oh, last night on Unrivaled, the, I don't get a chance to watch Unrivaled a lot because I be watching 8 million things at one time. But last night I saw Cameron Brake play basketball. I hadn't seen her play basketball in a long time.
That game would have looked different had we not had Caitlin Clark's bestie starting.
It was, yeah. That was a listen. That was a good game. I what your boy white chick say?
Man, go.
For those who like don't know the joke, Cameron Brake when she came in the league, she understood the assignment of not being just a basketball player to be like a all around marketing engine, and she had the longest split on a dress I had ever seen in my life. So I had been, making comments about how she understands the marketing of it, and a lot of young ladies have, but hers was just so like supermodelish.
I mean, she's 6'6". I'm pretty sure one of them fashion people would love to have her on their runway.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, you know,
And for those that don't know, that is Steph Curry's god sister.
hmm you
She
mean
calls that man Wendell. She don't call him Steph.
you you have the audacity to not even be white?
Right.
But yeah, no, it was a good match last night. Unrivaled is doing their thing, is 100% doing their thing. Um, Again, I wish I could watch more, um, but they are definitely doing their thing.
I
Uh,
mean, I like it because you get to watch two. You every night. It's never one game per
I
night. It's
don't
two
really
games
want.
per night. So if
I don't.
you on Sunday is two games, Monday is two games, Friday and Saturday is two games. So you seeing like 8 to 10 games a week. And they had a one-on-one tournament coming up. So it's good basketball. I'm a hooper. And when people that actually love and appreciate basketball understand how important 3-on-3 is, you gonna like it.
Yeah. Um, on the NBA side, I saw some highlights of Zion Williamson against San Antonio.
Oh,
He almost
baby.
looked like a
He,
basketball player.
He ain't gonna
he,
play but 35 games.
he baby Wimby in that game.
Being honest, and I could be wrong, has he ever made it a full season?
No,
Zion?
He played like
Yes.
60 games, though.
Zion?
Yeah,
No.
60
He
games and he's done. It's so
no,
bad to the point
he
that
was with
Jordan
them
didn't even renew his contract.
he was with
Jordan
the Christians
Brand,
marching to Zion, but he didn't yeah, that's about
man,
it.
Danny, goddamn.
Huh. What? He gonna do better. Like he gonna do better now because
No,
he done took the Ozempic. I'm watching him right now. What I say that one show he needed something Ozempic. What was it? Something about some hoes.
Zion need a sponsorship from Carter.
Goodbye.
you said he needed abstinence and Ozempic,
I
is what
I
you
think
said.
Abstinence. See, and look at
yes.
him now.
You know,
Look at how the Lord works. Abstinence and Ozempic. He is in the best shape of his life. Somebody heard me. Somebody heard me. Let the church say amen because Ozempic and abstinence are working in his
Danny,
favor.
you
He
know
gonna be
Danny,
what
healthy for
Danny.
the.
I
They
saw
ain't winning no games, but he look at him. Look,
I saw after this latest
look,
Zion
look.
Perry from my
Y'all,
abortion scandal that
look.
he got out. Somebody said that the women that Zion Williamson picks is the symptoms of an unchecked porn addiction, and I cannot unsee it. Cause, bro, what do you mean?
He is not lying. He is not lying.
Is this a safe space?
Them women walking around looking like some strong ants. And y'all know what I mean. Strong ants. Itty bitty legs and everything else just completely out of proportion, baby. Built, factory built. Factory. Factory built.
I
Like
gotta get
like
that.
Toyota.
We gotta get that disclaimer. We gotta
Built
get it. I'll make sure I put it in tomorrow.
built built.
I'm sick of you
They
censoring
built
those, Troy.
Ford tough.
I'm not
Not all
censoring. I
Fords
don't tell y'all
beside
y'all
the
can't
road.
say anything. I just make sure that people know that some things that we say are not necessarily the opinions of Fat Mouth Sports itself.
If they come here and watch us twice a week, they already know that.
You know.
Right.
Um, but Zion, let
But
me get off the Zion
let
thing.
me say this because I am like I said, I'm watching the y'all see, I'm watching the game. Y'all see that? I know I got a little itty bitty TV in the bedroom because I really don't be watching TV like that. But we can't. I say we because I live down here now. We can't win nothing. We like the only thing that the Pelicans been able to catch is injuries,
Don't y'all still got Mardi Gras
and I
going
don't
on?
even wish the injuries on nobody. Baby, listen to me. Carnival season starts like this year. Started like January 6th.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Mardi Gras the last 2 years was really close to my birthday. This year it's a couple weeks away. So Mardi Gras Sunday is the 15th, I believe, and then Fat
Yeah,
Tuesday is the
February.
17th. So like the big parade is gonna be Sunday, but then Fat Tuesday is the 17th. So I'm
Yep.
excited this year because I actually be in town for everything this year. The last few years I've been at basketball championship. This year I'm gonna be in town and my birthday is on Monday. I'm trying to decide if I want to be kind of bad or real bad. Last year I was kind of bad, and I woke up laying across my bed, sideways, the wrong way. This year,
Hey, time was
I
had.
find me something else to do.
Oh wait, hold
A
on,
time,
hold
and
Yeah.
on.
baby, let me tell you something. I'm finna have another time this weekend. I'ma find me something. I'm gonna leave the other part out because Troy gonna have to put up a disclaimer or something.
You want to put up one anyway.
Listen, while we
I
talking
know
about
you
all of that,
I'm gonna
motherfucking
put
lying.
it in.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
gonna put it in
Wait
group
one
chat.
goddamn minute. Caitlin Clark joins the NBA on NBC Studio as a special contributor. She ain't even playing ball in her off season. This motherfucking golfing, and you got the nerve to ask her opinion on damn basketball. She don't take her own fucking career serious.
oh wow. So this weekend in Tampa is Gasparilla.
Oh,
Let me go ahead
I
and
need
tell
to
y'all
come
this
down
now.
there for that one year.
Let me go ahead and tell you this now. Cause y'all gonna get off the plane with your little short little pirate outfits on and talking about RR. It's gonna be 31 degrees. Put some
I
leggings
mean,
on.
hey, how about I come down next Gasparilla? We just sit on the back of my truck and drink and laugh at people.
It that's the only thing. Listen, Gasparilla is by the water. Don't go down there drinking, thinking it's all good. That wind gonna hit you off that water with that cold.
Mm-hmm.
Just get you. It is going to be about 50 vendors that's gonna be selling food. Them
Get
people
you
is
some
your
food.
friend.
Put something on that storm.
Put some on that stomach and drink some water with your alcohol. Don't holler about you hydrating and you got a gallon full of libations.
Right.
Do you know these children walking around with gallon jugs? Like what Doc just
Hey,
had? Full of alcohol, just anything. E&J, cognac, it don't matter. Just
Troy,
full.
we all went to college during the juice era. I don't think we got much to say to them, sir.
Just,
You don't.
I shut my mouth because oil spill.
Nothing to say.
What the hell was that the Deltas used to have? Roulette. I was at all of them, so I just shut my damn mouth.
I am not judging. I just want people not to be stretched out in front of the CVS or the Walgreens because they can't make it to their car.
They better
The
get them some
police will
liquid IV. I
take you
don't know what else to
to the
tell them.
drunk tank
Mm-hmm.
until you sober up. Just, just tell me. And if you're gonna drink, they have a whole zone where you can drink to your heart content. Drink there. Don't be drinking outside. And if you do drink outside those areas, they're not going to be actively looking to arrest people. But if you out there being belligerent and trying to start fights, you're going to jail.
Yep.
You're
Going
going
to
to jail.
jail.
So, and what you say? You about to lose your job?
Yep.
It's Tampa. You're gonna lose your job.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I drink at home or with a designated.
I mean, somebody used to tell me when it was a day party in Orlando, and that used to be like my drinking holiday in the off season. The sea suckers, and sundress day party.
Mm-hmm.
What time
Seersucker
is
and
that?
sundress, cigars and sneakers, cigars and pumps. I've been to them all.
We got a cigar fest here in Orlando the first week in April.
Mm. And the last time I was in Tampa, we was in Ybor. I don't
Hey,
even know. The
y'all
shop didn't
need to
even have
come.
no name. Mm.
Y'all need to come to the Danny Fest
What the
What the
hell?
hell?
birthday
Hold
I
on,
feel
Saint.
celebration.
like that was a
So
dark only invite. What are we talking about?
Till the dot looked up.
What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? We're gonna move along. We're moving
what?
along. We're gonna move along. Um, but yeah, we definitely coming. We gotta we definitely coming to New Orleans. Definitely coming to New Orleans. And then again, we are trying to work out this gambling thing.
When is the Danny Fest gonna be in New Orleans?
My birthday is February 2nd. I'm taking Cash App, gifts,
We
gift
ain't got.
cards,
Hold
surprises,
on, she.
all of
Hold
the.
on. We gotta. We, you gonna have to celebrate the whole month. We gotta figure this out.
That's okay, cause I'm gonna be selling. I'm we got the whole month of February. Y'all can come up to Tuscaloosa for the basketball championship. We can have Danny Fest there too. Let's go.
You know, Tuscaloosa ain't that far. We can drive
I
Tuscaloosa.
will, I will I will even put out like y'all can set up the podcast at the media table. I
When
got
is
y'all
that?
covered. February 24th through March 2nd.
I might be able to make a couple of them days. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the whole 4 days, but or
Yeah, we
hold
can
on,
like the champion, like the semifinals and the champion. We might be able to do that because that's on the weekend.
yeah.
Um, and then we got like right after that, yeah, that'll be a good month because right after that, what like 3 weeks later is the SWAC um baseball tournament or basketball tournament. I'm sorry. So yeah, we listen, Lord, I can't wait. I can't wait till I heal up a little bit better and get back on this road. hmm I cannot wait. I
All right,
absolutely
man.
cannot wait. I ain't rushing it. I'm just saying I can't wait.
Okay,
Like new
good.
shoes. I can't wait.
Oh, like I still have a pair of them FAMU Air Maxes in the box, untouched. Thanks, Jamal.
We we know.
Yeah.
We definitely know. Uh, I want to think of make sure I ain't miss nothing before we get out of here. Oh,
Did you?
Super Bowl. So, are we gonna talk about Super Bowl today? We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday.
All right. We'll have, like I said, we'll have Jamie on here. Um, you know what? I think we'll call that segment. Um, what are we gonna call that segment, Marlo? The Ask the Classic segment.
The the unmentionables. Some shit that can't be talked about on this air. You know we used to do security for strippers.
Whew. You
What?
know, I saw her from Moon TV. I saw her from Moon TV a few weeks ago.
Yeah. But no, we did security for strippers. Ask Jimmy to tell you about that story. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we should start. Listen, the infamous Calico Jack, not Calico Jack, the infamous late night library story. We should start there.
Oh Lord. I
Remember,
am
y'all.
I am reformed, man.
Remember, everybody. Marlo was always the co-star. Always.
I just I keep my hat low when I walk through a circle of folks I don't know.
Well, again, I want to thank everybody for coming out next Tuesday. We will have AD Davis on. I know we was expecting him to have him on not today, but he had an emergency, so we just rescheduled it to next week. So I have been assured that he'll be on here next week, and we'll get to the bottom of everything, his visions, NIL revenue share, and all the good things that are FAMU. Doc, anything you want to get out? Because I know you got a show tomorrow, right?
Bro, I ain't had a show since last week, man. I I've been stuck in the house.
Oh yeah.
I've been stuck in the house. I've been stuck in the house sleeping and watching TV and eating. And then they want me to come to work tonight, and I'm like, no. If I couldn't get to Frisco for the Shrine Bowl, what makes you think I'm getting ready to just go come to work? But I'm gonna go to work because the other said he ain't he worked he worked 10 days straight, and I'm like, okay, whatever, bro. When I get to work, I ain't doing shit.
I ain't tell you.
I'm liable, I'm liable to fall asleep on
it,
their ass. At the same time, it's like
it was
it's
so cold today. I
working at a
stayed in the office the first half.
bro working at a Walgreens that's 24 hours, man. It's all right. It's cool, but I mean, for certain situations like this, they could have shut us down, like for real. Like it's makes no sense. But anyway, I was supposed to be in that Shrine Bowl today, uh, getting content up there, but because of the weather and how the roads are going from here to from Urban to Frisco, I decided not to. Uh, so the next thing I'm probably gonna be doing is try to see if I get credentials for the Legacy Bowl and try to get that squared away. But other than that, um, I have thought I've seen something about info about Corey C's home going, because I don't want to call it a funeral. I call it, what I'm saying, a home going. Uh, for those for those who don't know, and that just now finding out that he passed away l- last week, and it's been kind of hard for everybody over here on Jackson State, on the side of Jackson State. In fact, he came in as a freshman at Jackson State the year after I came in. So he came in '98. I came in '97. Um, uh, just he's a cool person. So, uh, but um, other than that, man, if you out on these roads, you out on the street, out on these roads here in Dallas, man, just be careful, because it's not gonna get better anytime soon. When temperatures drop down, keep dropping down at night, and then it warms up, but then it freezes back over again at night. Um, I think I only been out of my house one time. That's it. And I would go to that go to the store right next door to me, to the gas station, to get something in, and that was it. But other than that, man, I'm going in, do these little 10 hours, the little stinking 10 hours here at work, and try to get home in one piece in the morning. But that's it.
Well, for everybody here at Fat Mouth Sports, myself, Lord Jamal, Marlo, Danny, for HBCU Overdrive and Doc Holiday, we want to thank y'all for coming out. It was something brand new. new platform. It gives us a lot of options. I still got to do some more playing with it. We will definitely on Thursday night have a call-in show after after Coach Hernandez leaves. Then we'll do some call-in stuff. Especially after we do some real Tallahassee stories with Troy and Marlo and Jamie. We'll have some call-in. So for everybody here from Fat Mouth Sports, I want to thank y'all for coming to the Strike Season podcast. We are out.
Fuck Bethune Cookman.